Welcome to our Circle of Learning. One of the gifts that we wanted to share with today that's from our culture, both Wolostiqiyik and Mi'kmaq culture, is the Sweat Lodge ceremony. We call it Nadalza Wigwam in our Wolostiqiyik language. The purpose of a lodge is Creator's way for us to be able to cleanse ourselves and purify ourselves from negativity and make room for positive energy. When a child is gifted with life, Creator sends life into the darkness first in the mother's womb. In the mother's womb, as the child is developing, the child does not have to carry burdens or worries or emotions that hurt. And so the mother accepts all that for the child. In the womb during that 9 months, the first thing that develops is our listening. And what we hear is our mother's heartbeat. And our mother's heartbeat is also the echo of her mother's heartbeat and her mother's heartbeat. And so the drum is a symbol of that heartbeat when we bring it into the lodge. So while we're in the lodge, not having any of the worries that we carry on our earth walk, Creator wanted to make sure that we had a lodge that Mother Earth would provide. When we prepare for it, we invite the grandfathers, which are another name for the grandfathers are the stones that we use. And each stone is prayed upon. And we start giving gratitude to each stone. And we say, Grandfather, thank you for the life you're about to give up so that the human family that's coming into this lodge will benefit from the healing you're going to provide. And we do that for each grandfather that comes in. When we enter the lodge, we make an offering to the sacred fire that's heating the grandfathers. And at that time we ask for strength and spiritual guidance. We ask the sacred fire, please take from me my physical weaknesses like fear, afraid of the dark, afraid of the closeness of the people that are going to be in there, the claustrophobia, fear that what I say will not be honored, fear that what I say may be misunderstood. And so we ask the sacred fire to burn those fears for us even before we go in, so that it's a chance for us to separate our physical fears from our spiritual essence. And that's the whole purpose of the lodge, is for us to let go of our physical weaknesses and strengthen our spiritual essence so that we can help those physical weaknesses by being stronger in spirit.
A while back, I guess, when we started off in these ways and following the traditional teachings and getting to understand more about the spiritual ways of our ancestors, we are grateful for all that we have found and that we can actually use today for our betterment as we apply ourselves with native spirituality. We were told to always burn the smudge like sweet grass and sage and the sacred medicines when we talk about these ways, because they are sacred for our people, and we want everyone to understand that this it means a lot for us to do this and to practice our ways, and that we hold it in a sacred way, and it's part of our spirit. So and it continues on. If we share this teaching to our children, they will continue that on in the future, and it will not be lost. What we do in this is each person has a chance to talk on a topic or talk on what they feel is important for people to know. And the talking circles are very common all across Turtle Island. And these were also used to resolve problems and issues in the community. So I will start right away. And the way that it's done is a person stands, and we wouldn't light the smudge. Can you light the smudge there? A person who is holding the stick would stand and state their name, where they're from, and what they want to talk about for the talking circle. And no one will interrupt the person that's talking. So I would say, ni indelo si musikis kamung sit kitpu meda banagi ahlewe, galo kulus wakam begis lokis kog hagero adugawolo agaludumolo and then pogero skodum the gagis kog la clump sudi. I come from Medabanagia. My name is Blue Eagle, and that's what they call me. And I come to speak to you my truth today, and hopefully you can take that and share that. So with that, I would like to say Walalioch, and thank you very much. And I pass it on.
Great. Nindelo si Gilbert. Chichakamijuea Wisunama Nemidige. They call me the one who sees, and I got that spirit name. And the other thing is, Gilbert Soul is my name, my Christian name that was given to me when I was a baby. Now, I come from a place called Wintpegajewik, roughly flowing water. That today is known as a section of it, which is called Pabino. They sort of set aside land and encourage us to move in this area. But our true home is Bathurst. Before that, the French call it Saint-Pierre, and before that, we call it Wintpegajewik. So if you came to Wintpegajewik, you would come from the bay, you would come into a place called Duwidden, entrance to the bay, to the sea. And as you come in, you'd see 3 little islands coming in, and they're called Sibisquadaranchij. And I'm speaking, but I neglected to put a little bit of tobacco, making an offering when I speak. So I'm going to make an offering of tobacco. So that gives me permission to speak. Anyway, I'm sharing this information, and there's much more that I can share with you, but this is just a caption of some of our history. Thank you.
Tankaklo, Tilnabamak, Ablasam Wesley's Kijinuiwis, Ganagjajaku, Dana Lewis Wog, Manguanaluk, Nagadana, Okmikamiwan. Welcome to our talking circle. As the elders before me did, I am offering tobacco with permission to speak and hold the strength of Bear. How beautiful and what an honor to hold one of our standing ones, the tree people. And the other strength that comes from it is the fact that Bear teaches us about sacrifice. Every year when Bear goes and hibernates and goes without food and water, he dreams, and in his dreams he brings the visions back to our people. That's why wintertime is called the time of dreams and storytelling, because that's what we're supposed to share. And so stamina is what the bear medicine gives us. And of course the feathers, it's the gift of the air, and there's the gift of the earth in the tobacco pouch. Sometimes talk in circles can go on for days. Siundolna Bamak, Amsid Nugama, all my relations.
Waliwan, Walalin, thank you for watching.